as much as I like references, okay, as much as like references are a thing that happens in a lot of like it's more inspiration than anything. I feel like
Yeah.
it's like you can not really take an idea from something, but you can be inspired from an idea and be like, this, I want to do this type of thing with this thing.
Yeah.
But honestly, I don't even know if I've done that. I probably have. I guarantee I have, but it's like I don't even remember. I'd have to relook over the shit.
Although, really, it's just like the similarities between like abilities and equipment for Zell. Like,
I still remember when we were both first describing our books separately. We were like, "Wow, our things are a little too similar."
Yeah, because Zell's more of a sort of. I'm not. Coward's not the right word. He's more very unhonorable, I guess. Like. The whole reason he flees is because he doesn't want to be the king of his people, and it's just like, you know...
He wants to live his own life.
Yeah. Which, in the end, he...
I get that, actually.
Yeah. In the end, he goes back to his own people, and then, like, he becomes the general until, obviously, you know, his father passes away, but then that whole thing with Andrew happens, and I guess he gets his wish in the end, to say the least.
That's a way to think about it, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait a second. You're on the server.
Yes, I am. Hi.
Get your ass over here.
Do it. I don't want
Get over here. Also, hi, Primal. Trade time.
Oh, hey. I didn't realize you were alive.
What?
I didn't realize you were alive.
Yeah. Hi. I forgot your Loki looked like that. I was very confused for a second. I was like, oh. Okay, I want to try this because I'm curious to see if you actually will do anything. Okay, remember to cancel.
Oh, cancel. Yep.
God, I forgot how huge he was. Played it in a little bit.
I totally didn't almost forget.
You can't have my crystal, dude. I really wish I could see.
I
don't think Steelix has a crystal version, so I'm pretty sure it's just gonna be a normal Steelix. If it is, I'm probably just gonna turn it to a shiny.
I'm pretty
sure. Wait, did I just see a crystal Steelix?
Yes, you did.
Holy, there's a crystal Steelix!
you should see the Mega.
Oh, that scares me, actually. That looks cool. I still like that he's called Heisenberg. I don't know. Alright, time for the last one. You ready?
I can't open the doors. Okay. But yes, I'm ready.
Oh, I forgot
I didn't realize.
My bad. This guy. This guy's just getting thrown around. I feel sorry for it. No, not that one. Oh, I forgot this guy's too big. At least he's mostly in the shot.
I get a better view of the.
All I see is almost only his body. Oh.
You know what you should call him?
Pink. Hold on, I need to. Oh crap! I need to move so I can actually go see what this thing looks like.
Show me all your pink Pokemon. I need. To see
he's actually the only one I have right now.
Oh, okay. Team. Okay.
I have more, but he's the whole mic. This thing's a Kaishu. Good lord.
I got a name for you.
I feel like I'm being chased.
Get him.
This good. It's like a. Oh, I forgot I could write it. Come here. This thing looks so stupid.
But are you ready for the name?
Yeah.
Wilfred Wolfstash.
I like
because he's pink.
I know, but it's Caitlyn Jenner. You get
it? Yeah, I get it.
We made the joke before. I think it's funny. Anyways, I only have 2 Pokemon left to evolve. All the ones have to level up, and those last 2 Pokemon that have to evolve are a pain in the tuchus. Because they both, like, require incredibly high things, especially this one.
Oh, he's so cute. Look at it.
You're gonna suck so much. Because if I remember, let's see, / wiki. What is that? Swine. What is that? Pillow swine?
Yeah.
Let's see.
there's two other evolutions, Piloswine and
Yeah, the other one.
I
Okay,
think
so
Tinnub, something like that.
Swinub, I think.
Twinub. Okay.
Level 33. Okay, that's not that bad. However, it's the thing that it requires to evolve to its next form that's annoying. It has to have the move Ancient Power. I have to remember that ability and remember to keep it. Or else I've
Ancient Power
screwed
is
the
pretty. I mean, Ancient Power, while not the most powerful move, it's still pretty good.
Oh, I know it's a good move. It's just I have to remember to keep it when I get it.
By the way, you
Ow.
throw out your right on again. I just remembered something.
Hold on, potato.
Okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I just wanted to look at the
Show the
size.
size. Oh my gosh. Shark boy. This thing is ridiculous. I can't even, like, see it perfectly. Just from, like, if I back away, I get a single frame of it, and then it just warps over. Just hyper speed. It's ridiculous.
And the sad thing is, my Garchomp would be quite useful against it.
Probably.
Being ground type, it resists obviously, rocks, and yours being a rock type,
Well, actually,
good
Caitlyn
old
Jenner's-
Earthquake.
he still is weak to it, but he is also a ground type.
Well, neither ground
Yeah.
nor rock is going to do that much to a Garchomp.
I mean, if the hay is good ability, I don't know what this thing's moves are currently, though. Actually, it does have a dragon move, which is interesting.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, I didn't realize I gave it one.
Hmm.
Anyways, well, it's time to chillax and have some fun, shall we? I have a lot of leveling to do. Because my goal is, here's what I'm doing. I'm basically,
Okay.
so you know how I have Lugia, or his bell stored somewhere in my little thing. My goal is to max out my team, for my gym team. Then I will be able to have Lugia as my Pokemon. Because, like, I did effectively kind of cheek it out, So it's like...
here's an idea.
There's a good way of earning it.
Here's an idea, right?
What?
You give me the bell. I go into spectator mode. I fly through your cave over here and find a random chest laying around, and I place it in there, and you have to go find it.
Nah.
Well, I thought maybe that would make it feel more earned, but okay.
Nah. I feel like if it, like, because again, I did do a lot of, like, just literal flying through the world to find it. And I feel like if I really want to earn it, I want to have, like,
Hello, you're mine.
badge on
Get
there.
over here.
Oh, you son of a bitch. I just saw that. Damn it. Actually, that's a really cool color. I like that purple.
Why didn't I throw a quick ball? I don't think I caught one.
Ice-T, go fight something. Go fight Rollo.
I still caught him, but he is a shiny, so per the rules.
Yeah.
Wait, always? No.
I don't even know if I'm going to be changing the other colors of my Pokemon on this team, just because I don't know if they're good or not. Also, I don't know. Do you remember did you ever see this guy?
Hold on.
The perpetual T-poser.
Oh yeah, no, I saw him. Well, I didn't see.
He doesn't move his ligaments. He just T-poses the whole time. He just looks happy.
But yeah, my entire team is shiny except for Gengar because I like his Ash form a lot more.
That is a really cool one.
Yeah, this is what his shiny should have been, honestly.
Yeah, just a black version. Honestly, he's a smoker.
Hey, can you buy me a pack of ciggies?
Hey, buy me a pack of cigarettes. How you going, kids? How you doing? Why did I attack this one that's level 33? Switching Pokemon now.
You wanna have a good time?
You wanna smoke? Wait, why did I switch to Darude Sandstorm? You're still weaker. Oh, I'm just making mistakes. You know what? I'm gonna... Rock throw. Ice-T so I can switch it out and still give it some levels. Go, Caitlyn Jenner. Wait, why'd I use Caitlyn Jenner? Caitlyn Jenner's a rock type. Wait, never mind. It used something else. I'm smart, I think. Go take down.
Are you real?
No. Holy shit.
I've also come to the conclusion about something.
It's not a T-pose, that's an A-pose. Well, I call it a T-pose because he's not moving any of his ligaments, and in most T-poses, you're just not moving. You're stuck in a single frame. Bah.
You know what I've noticed about shinies, Cody?
What is it? Excuse me.
They're most likely to spawn right when you log in somewhere.
Really?
I'll be right back. Hang on.
I never really thought about that. Heal me. I'm gonna hold this over here so I can snack on this while I play. I got some noodles. Some pasta. Oh, that's nasty.
Yeah, no, I've caught like 3 shinies within like the first 10 minutes of when I've logged in. As I was saying, yeah. I have decided that the canonical ending for Andrew, right, like his entire story, you know, finally book closed, all that, is him absorbing the final universe and becoming a, you know. And I also thought the best way of doing it.
What?
He does it when chaos is unleashed.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean for the D&D?
Yes, because... I shouldn't have said that on stream, but
I'm now realizing, yeah, you should. And no one knows who that is.
Yeah.
Also, I think Brian was the only one in chat.
Yeah, Brian don't go talking about this.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, like, even in his own story, at some point, I will have, you know, that rip happen.
He's gonna take a fat rip.
Yeah. And instead of, obviously, making his universe go through the suffering of, like, pure, utter chaos,
yeah,
he puts an end to it. And he himself becomes the constant of tragedy.
Tragedy.
Tragedy. Tragedy.
So here's my question.
Yeah?
What does he do when he... Like, when the whole thing ends and it's just him?
Oh, probably just watches over everything, really.
But there would be nothing left.
Oh, I'm not talking of just his universe. I'm talking much like...
I mean, he kind of like... He joins... Yeah, I see what you mean.
It's like the, you know, the whole family of the constants that we have going, you know.
Yeah, I got you. Knobber being the daddy.
Who's your daddy?
Who's your daddy?
Yeah. But yeah, so that's his canonical ending, which also does, unfortunately, mean at one point, Roger does cease.
I mean, he technically was a creation of Knobber, so Knobber could be like, before you do that, yoink.
True, yeah, no. It's just like, I'm sorry, Roger, I gotta do this, but on the bright side, I don't have to put up with your shit anymore.
5 seconds later, that's all been done. I've finally done it. Hey, how you doing? Let's just imagine the meme. Roger rocks the corner of your character.
At that point, I guess I will relinquish Roger back to you.
I don't really care what you do with Roger, honestly. As sad as it is, he's kind of a dead character.
Yeah.
He will be, especially at the end of a certain D&D.
Yes.
He's effectively been turned into a your character now.
Yeah, pretty much.
The real only thing from me is his, I guess, like, antics. That's pretty much, I think, like, my only real requirement from him. Just make sure he's goofy.
Also, I'm gonna... When they first meet, they're gonna have a fight, and the fight is going to be very reminiscent of how they first in the D&D.
He gets thrown at at mock speeds.
Well, kind of. I've mentioned it before, I'm doing like a sort of tournament thing where Andrew's trying to work his way up to the king to be able to speak to him.
Yeah,
and Roger is the undefeated dwarven champion of the people, and then Andrew comes along and just like, nope.
Hey, yoink. Okay, hold on. Remind me if this was a fever dream. Did we have a thing where it's like if Roger is defeated, he follows the champion or some shit like that? Or he becomes a companion or some shit? I think that might have just been a fever dream.
You stated that as an idea.
Did I?
Yeah.
I got more sound, smiley face. Primal, be careful with that. That's a weapon. That's like a loaded gun there. I know.
I'm pretty sure a majority of our group absolutely hates sounds and all that being spammed.
I fucking love just random ones. My favorite one is the one that I can't
Don't
press
you
because I
fucking
still
know.
have the wrong soundboard on.
Good.
Still mad about that.
But yeah, no, it's probably just going to be a thing of just Roger takes a liking to Andrew. You know, it's like, oh, you defeated me. I like your spunk. You know, that type of thing.
Like you cut.
And then he just ends up following Andrew around. That's the funny thing. I guess he's never really a part of the group. He's just following Andrew around.
So, where are you going now? Stop following me. No.
Well, keep in mind, at this point in the story, Andrew wouldn't really care because the corruption hasn't taken full force at that point. Yeah. He'd probably be like, why are you following us?
Because I can.
Or, yeah, fair enough.
Chop.
That'll also give a lot of depth for Roger and Andrew's relationship, because it's like Roger's just watching Andrew slowly fall apart, essentially.
Yeah. She's a sad turn of events.
Yes.
I now have a bird on my shoulder, and it's eating my shirt. That's cute, but I don't think birds are supposed to eat shirts.
Fucking, I'm adding Roger to chapter 1.
That's funny.
But obviously, no one will know that it's Roger yet.
Yeah, I'll just be there.
Yeah. Remember that thing you said where it's like they used the magic to extend their life and all that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Some tiny hooded man is just like, oh, do you remember yet? And Andrew just be like, what? Oh, don't worry about it. And then he just walks off.
Kind of funny just have this tiny hooded person be like, so, you know how to use magic? There's no fucking way.
What? You find it shiny?
The exact same one you did.
Oh, neat.
That's really weird.
Now time to kill you and then swoop in and take the shiny for myself.
It
Oh.
is.
Yours is bigger though.
Yeah.
I like
It is.
I like them big. I like them chunky.
Rog and Rolla. I should totally name one of these Roger.
Roger roller.
Roger Rolla.
Oh, that's totally going to be the name of one of Roger's moves.
I mean, that's his catchphrase. One of them, at least, I remember. Because I specifically designed him to have a catchphrase like his dad. Because for Nobber, it was, I'm a nobs ya. For Roger, it's time to rog and roll.
The good news is, if I don't have any idea of how to progress with Roger, I can only just be like, hey, Cody, help me out here.
Hey.
Hey, you want to be my Ghost Rider?
Ghost Rider.
I've been acting I'm going to become the next rice gum of the book world.
Good lord. I'm trying to like, so like with Roger, I'm trying to like think of the whole before thing.
Yeah.
Oh, the music changed. That was confusing. The music I'm listening to in my headphones just suddenly shifted, and I was just like, whoa.
Oh.
Because it was super slow going, and suddenly just picked up real fast. I was like, oh my goodness. Okay. So, actually, hold on. You know, let's take a step back. So, D&D stuff.
Yeah.
It feels weird to talk about D&D stuff on a stream. You know, let's talk about stuff that we can't spoil. Because it's not really been made yet, and we'll eventually probably change it to something different. But, like... So our next thing is the Dragon Ball one, right? Eventually will turn into the next specific... what's the word I'm looking for? I guess stage to D&D.
Yeah.
One, still have not done anything for it. It's still sitting in its
I've
limbo
been
state.
poking you for months.
I know. I just
Let
realized...
the record show that I, Platinum, have been poking Mr. Gamer Man for months to get a start on this. And we still...
In my defense, I realized how slow we were going with this one. I was like, I really just don't have to jump on this just yet. Here's what I'll say. If D&D starts to pick up like we're hoping it will, and I realize that we're starting to speed up through things, I'll jump on it immediately. No questions asked. But from right now, I just don't see a need to work on it just yet, because it's like, from what we could tell, it's probably going to take us another year to get done with this D&D.
And the good news is we don't have to make all the other D&Ds as long.
Yeah. That I'm super happy about.
Yeah.
I just want to make... the thing with the Dragon Ball one, and that I have to be very, like, careful with, is I need to make sure when I make it, like... it's not, like, super expansive. It is kind of like... I guess streamlined to an extent, with some leniency around. I think I see a pink creature. What is that? The Diglett?
I realize with what I'm planning for the Persona D&D, that one's probably going to take a minute.
Pink Diglett.
Diggly dig, diggly dig.
Avalanche.
I mean, unless I designed that, you know, a boss per session sort of thing.
Yeah. This fucking Diglett knows how to dodge. Okay, damn, finally. That's exactly what I was like. This thing just mastered Ultra Instinct on me. I didn't even notice. I was just spewing avalanches everywhere, and it just wasn't taking the hit.
I thought of something hilarious.
Where?
So, you know how we've been saying, like, oh, we want humans to be able to somehow be able to come back and, you know, be a threat to Saiyans and all that, like, be on the level of Saiyans.
That's
and all
actually
that.
something I was going to mention is the idea of transformations, because it's like, humans are really gypped. And originally, the Namekians would have also been gypped if it wasn't for that amazing new movie. Finally, our boys get some respect.
Sorry, I was in the middle of saying something real quick. So yeah, it's like, we want the humans to come back, right? So, why not give one of them Ultra Instinct? And I have the best candidate. You ready? Look at me. Okay, now zoom in on my face. Okay, are you ready?
Closer. I'm zoomed in.
Yamcha.
Huh?
Have Yamcha be the one to learn Ultra Instinct.
Huh?
Well, because Ultra Instinct is not a species-limited transformation.
Hold on. I'm just confused on the whole thing of making... Okay, wait. I thought you were talking about, like, the players. Like, give them a reason to want to be a human.
Oh, no. I was bringing up regular Dragon Ball. That's why I was like, oh, hang on, Cody. I was saying something. Yeah. But, no, so... Give Yamcha Ultra Instinct and turn him from the weakest of the Z fighters to the strongest human. Well, the strongest human Z fighter.
Definitely gonna be one of them.
It would be funny. That's why.
I mean, there is already like a bunch of stuff where it's like this one dude is fucking ridiculously strong and shit. It's kind of
Is he
funny,
a
honestly.
human?
They what is it? They'll do like this. Yamcha destroys the world stuff a lot, or like he destroys the Z team and stuff. And it's pretty much the same thing. It's just where he's like super cranked. Even in Xenoverse, they have a mission where you fight like a crack freaking Yamcha. He's actually like one of the hardest single enemies to fight. And something to remember is it is going to be kind of similar to like Xenoverse, so there will be like the side quest things, like parallel questing type stuff. So we could literally have them fight, like be in a universe where Yamcha is the strongest. So that's something I do like about this one is because I am kind of leaning more on Xenoverse because honestly it's a smart choice to make.
Yeah.
But it also gives an insane amount of leniency because again it's a parallel universe. I can do whatever the fuck I want with it.
The whole premise of Xenoverse is like timelines turning out differently. So
yeah. And the idea of, as you said, just like a universe where Yamcha is the Goku-esque character, entirely probable and kind of funny.
Hey guys, I'm Yamcha.
You wanna go? Don't forget to fight me at your full power, because if you don't, you'll die. I just imagined freaking what's the god's name?
Beerus.
No, not him. The one we made.
Oh, Colas.
Colas. I just imagine him being like him just like cross-eyed, and then he sees that and he goes, "Oh, I didn't see that one coming."
You know what? This calls for a special occasion. I'm going to get the sickle pop.
Just imagine walking up to Yamcha. "Excuse me, young man. Do you know where there are sickle pops?" And he's like, "Yeah, sir. It's right over there on the left. You see that stand? It's right over there." "Oh, such a kind gentleman. Thank you." And everyone's just like. Also, Yamcha would 100% help him out as if he's just an elderly man.
Definitely. Because, like, in a universe where Yamcha's strongest, he wouldn't, like, go evil or anything. It'd probably just be like Goku, just train a lot, you know?
Yeah. It has been stated by the creator that, like, if Yamcha actually kept up his training, he would be ridiculously strong. One of the strongest Z fighters. That's how good he was.
Okay, then, fucking bring him back, have him fucking beat the shit out of all the Z fighters at once, and then be like, "Oh yeah, Yamcha's been training in secret."
Yamcha's been training in secret. There's a lot of cool ideas that I think will be fun to implement. I mean, heck, we could do the whole... So what we could do is, much like how they say, it's like we have like alternate like versions or timelines. Maybe we send the players out to defeat alternate timelines that have like gone bad. And in one of the timelines, we have Overlord Yamcha.
Who is still very friendly to Colas for some reason.
Maybe it's one of those things where it's like he does the whole smile while he does a bunch of bad shit type of thing.
Yeah.
Oh no, you know what he does? Okay, so here's what happens. Here's the scene, right? He gives Colas the directions. Colas goes over there. When he gets to the stand, he realizes everything's insanely expensive. And he's just sitting there just like, he bangs his hand against the floor. It's like, "You evil bastard."
I cannot forgive you for this. I'm gonna just destroy this world. Wait, Colas, we're still on it.
Colas, no. Colas, no.
Colas, go take a sickle pop from your emergency stash.
Emergency stash. Sans chicken?
Oh, I guess you're right.
No, sorry, Primal. You probably don't understand what we're talking about, because I don't think anyone else would. But basically, this is a discussion about an eventual Dragon Ball D&D that we're going to be basing more on Xenoverse, so we're kind of like throwing ideas around to help kind of prepare for it, just in a more leisure discussion, rather than actually full-on planning.
Yeah.
Makes for good talk.
Just throwing out funny scenarios.
Yeah. The thing I really find funny about the idea, though, where it's like we have the players go and defeat evil universes, I think it's just really funny. Because we rewrite entire universe around one thing that has turned sour. Because in Xenoverse, you go to prevent the thing that's happened. And this one, we could just have them go to stop or maybe not prevent, but like I don't know what I would call it. I guess preventing would make more sense. But
You're-
it's like
You're going to stop the. You're going to stop the bad events from happening. We're going to fix the bad events that have happened.
yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe it's like the what are they called in the game? In the what the fuck are those like corrupted scrolls called? I know they're timelines, but it's I guess just a corrupted timeline. So basically, it could be like the scroll is too corrupted to be fixed the normal way, so we have to go in there and fix it in a different way. Basically, liberate the timeline. Oh gosh, we could call Dragon Ball Liberation. That's a good name. I feel like that's already a thing, though.
Dragon Ball Annihilation.
Annihilation? Good lord. Endure.
I mean, I guess that could be a thing. It's just like, oh, well, you know, these universes are super corrupted, and, like, we can't risk sending in any gods to destroy them in case they get corrupted. So you all go in first, stop the corruption, and then the gods will follow in after and destroy it.
Destroy the universe. Wait, I thought we were helping them. No.
They are beyond help.
They are beyond help. Cole is just sitting there reading, saying this all off, and you just see, like, the Supreme Cat time behind him was like, don't listen to a single fucking word he just said. What?
It's okay. I think I can still do the Hakai.
He's an insane old man. Do not. You're going to protect the universes, not destroy them.
No. Watch. I can still do the Hakai. Hakai! And it just starts fucking bouncing around the room.
Just like
Oh,
this.
shit.
Just like, Hakai! Do you have the mod where you can bring cartridges in? Yes, we do. So yeah, if you want to go fight the bosses, you should be able to do that. Alright, yeah, no, that's funny. No, I like the idea of him just throwing it like a freaking ball. Hakai!
Yeah.
Doing, doing, doing. It's like the Gmod gun that like bounces that one projectile everywhere.
Yeah.
Ping, 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 ping.
Oh shit! Everyone, get down!
Duck!
Woo! Someone say duck.
What if that was just a quirk of him sneezing? What a beautiful flower. No, he's allergic to flowers. What? Ping, 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 ping. Everyone hit the deck. We could do that, by the way, and make that like a situation where they have to roll to not take damage from that. See if they duck. That would be so funny. If they enter into areas that could have high pollen count, they have to do sneeze rolls. Does he sneeze? If he does, do you survive?
I suppose that could also be a good way of showing how he's in a weakened state, them being able to tank a Hakai.
It also is kind of funny too, because it's like,
like
they're sent. He's there as like their mentor, but they're sent to help him as well. So it's kind of funny. Are we really keeping him safe, or is he keeping us safe? I don't even know what's happening anymore.
Don't worry. Why?
Oh, I just stupid.
What?
I used freaking avalanche on a Cyndaquil.
Good job. I'm proud of you, Cody.
This is why I have flail. I'm smart. I just tried to put ice on top of something that is fire.
I thought of a really cool idea for one of the missions.
What's that?
This would obviously be a late game mission, right?
Yeah.
What if, okay, hear me out, right?
I'm listening.
So, originally, the idea was, obviously, for Colus, that he was the god of destruction of Universe 13, and he destroyed it and everything. What if one of the missions is him being the corruption?
I mean, it would make sense. He probably would be labeled as a corruption. As like a main source of corruption. What if... Okay, this is spoilers, I guess, for something that we thought about doing. Because again, it could be... This one is highly able to change. But we had this idea of, like, being able to give him back his powers. Basically wishing him to be at his max. What if when they do that, it unlocks, like, a new mission, a side quest, where it's, like, purge the final corruption? That could be interesting. Because also, that would probably be closure for him as well. He's like, finally, someone able to beat me in battle. A fitting ending for a warrior such as myself.
But I'm getting ahead of myself. After all, you won't even be able to lay a finger on me.
Someone behind him.
Because
Boop! Shit!
I imagine full power Chorus would just be like a fucking cocky, egotistical asshole, essentially.
Probably.
Yeah. Pretty much Lord Frieza.
Yeah. Also Vegeta. Very Vegeta-y as well. I feel like, though, that would definitely be something that would be used against him, I'm certain.
It seems I've been restored to my Saiyan Prime. How marvelous.
How marvelous, yet unfortunate.
Yes. And then it's like
cool. Okay, so
and
what
then,
if... Okay, hold on. Oh, sorry. Wait, we both just... We're both just like, hang on. You know what? I'll let you go first.
Okay. I just imagine, right? So it's like they unlock the final mission, purge the final corruption, blah blah blah, right?
Mm-hmm.
And essentially he does his whole spiel about how he's back to his prime and that all of them are gonna die for opposing him, blah blah blah. And then he punches them. Well, one of them, obviously, and then that person survives. And he just looks at his fists, and it's just like, seems like my full strength hasn't been restored yet. Oh well. And just slightly throughout the battle, he just gets a little bit stronger through each phase.
So basically it becomes a thing where it's like they have to beat him as quick as they can. That actually could be funny for him, because imagine if he gets defeated by that, he's like, no, I needed more time.
Wait, players, come on! You wouldn't beat me while I'm not at full power. I mean, after all, some of you are Saiyans, and Saiyans fight with honor!
They look at you with squinty eyes. Mm-hmm. Hey!
You wouldn't. Okay, what were you gonna say?
God, now I gotta remember, because that is like... Okay, hold on. So, what were we talking about before that?
Polus, becoming full power,
okay, yeah, I remember now.
Yeah.
So what if, and this is like a good way to show this as well, by the way, like why he doesn't just do whatever he wants. Whenever they first meet him and stuff, he's just, as we know, he's just an old man kind of walking around, but it's like, they know he's strong. And the way they show that he's strong is he has these invisible, like, spell-like bindings on him that whenever he attempts to, like, break from them, like, they physically show on him as if, like, tattoo-like bindings or something. He's like, so he's not able to do anything past what he is allowed, type of thing. And then whenever he's full power, he just breaks out of them to show that, like, his strength is immeasurable.
Yeah.
A true testament.
Cool. Me likey.
I'm trying to think of something else, because there was also okay, so one of the original ideas was having him go full power on the final boss, and the boss kind of being able to sidestep him a bit. But now I'm kind of wanting him to be like the secret final boss. I like the idea of that. Like, the tutor becomes the secret. And the way to defeat him is to beat him quickly.
Okay, Cody, come here for a second. I'm gonna say something here, okay? And I think I'm behind you. I'm behind you.
Oh, you are? Oh.
Hi. So, I have thought of a compromise.
Yeah.
Right? And I think you'll actually like this, because that means you'll be able to show something off much sooner than anticipated.
What's that?
What if we just straight up made Colus the final boss, and then threw you-know-who into our current D&D?
Wait, you don't mean him, do you?
I mean him. And we have the perfect world to throw him back into.
That's true, because he hasn't. He's actually also
Yeah.
hasn't been written in the actual story. I just have him there as a possibility.
Yes.
That could be interesting.
And he's been our longest kept secret. We could throw him in and he gets seen a lot sooner than anticipated. And we get a really cool final boss for the Dragon Ball.
So, and just so we're clear, you mean the story character, right?
Yeah.
Ooh. By the way, the reason I'm being so beating around the bush here, Primal, is because it's a very hidden character.
A character that has been worked on for longer than the D&D that we worked on.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
And like I said,
I
we
need to
have
make
the
sure of
perfect
something. I'm
word
gonna
to
deafen
throw in.
both of us real quick on the stream. It feels off, but we're good now. We've figured it out, and
Yeah.
we're excited for future stuff.
Yep. So yeah, now we have in my opinion, probably a villain that makes much more sense to have than the original plan.
Yeah. Well, in the Dragon Ball one, actually, we can. Well, he's not really. Unless you're wanting him to just straight up, instead of being the mentor, he just is the villain. Like, we just turn him into a villain.
No,
His
no.
whole thing is.
No, he's the mentor because of his whole situation, but when he gets unfused, bam. He just completely reverts back to how he used to be. Because he no longer has that other half keeping him bogged down, if you will.
I get it, yeah. And it's like he like convinces the players, like, this is the way to do it. It's like, if you want to finish your mission truly, you must release me from this prison I put myself in.
Yeah. I can't quite remember why I put myself in this prison, but I'm sure centuries have mellowed it out, for whatever reason it was.
I'm still trying, like, I don't know how I feel about that. I'm still, like, mulling it over. That was definitely going to take some time to think about that with that one. Like, because that one requires a full rework of the enemy. Like, the main big baddie.
Yeah.
Because I'm not, like, against just straight up making him the main big baddie either.
Yeah.
It could be like a situation where he's trying to reobtain his old power. Heck, if we did that, actually, we could reuse his old design.
Yeah. That could be what the corrupted universes are. Or the corrupted timelines. It's him, essentially, trying to obtain power to break the seals that is placed upon him.
I could see that actually being... Because that'd be cool, too, because... One, we finished the trope of every version of your old self, which was Tuna, is evil.
Yeah.
And we legit make this one evil. Instead of him being this bumbling old man, we actually make him just like a very weakened god of destruction who is trying to reobtain his like immense power.
Oh, I was still under the impression he would be a weakened old man traveling around with the players, but...
No,
maybe
I was hitting more at the idea of just making him straight the villain.
Cody.
Yeah.
What if, right, hear me out here. So we still have Cole as, as this old man roaming around with the players, haha, funny ensues, and all that, and, they finally beat what they think is the last boss of the campaign. And then suddenly, Cole is just like, oh, thank God, I can stop pretending to be a bumbling idiot.
There's a couple reasons why I'm going to say no to that one.
Sure.
I'd have to mute to say that one, but actually, you know what? I'll just message it to you on Discord. That's easier for me to do.
Okay.
Shit.
Not really?
It is, because...
Oh, not really.
No, because what you just said, tired of hiding as a bumbling idiot, is the character I just sent you not doing that? But twice?
No, he's not.
He very much so is. He's masked himself as the bumbling fool.
You're gonna have to mute.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to.
Yeah.
Back again. Basically, what I think with with what we should do with him is, as said, like, yeah, we just want him to be evil. So you remember the older drawings of him that I had where he kind of looked ragged?
Yeah.
So I imagine, like, maybe we pull those out of the workshop. Maybe we touch him up a bit or something like that. And we have that be, like, the, what he looks like normally. So he's walking around looking like that. Or something.
And
or
for God's sake, fix that hair.
He has the fucking French fry hair.
Okay, actually, to be completely honest with you, I'd much rather us make original things for him because, you know, that sort of whole look was made by him.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's kind of what the old man was. Fuck this. Okay, you know what? No, fuck him being evil. Let's just stick with the old man thing. Because there's too many funny bits we had planned. We'd be ruining all that. Because, yeah, I'm just realizing it's like all that just to make him the big baddie, but then it's like we already have so many cool things we would like him to do other than just being bad. So it's like, as fun as it would be and easy to just try to make him evil, he's not really an evil person, he just has evil tendencies. He's very much so... He's like, what is it? I want to describe him as, like... There's an SCP I was trying to think of. Where it's like, he's not bad, but he wants it, but he just doesn't really care. That's kind of what I would describe him as. He's not a bad guy, he just doesn't care. I don't know. What am I doing? I gotta find stuff to fight. Like, this discussion has actually, like, thrown me out of the game so many times now. And I wasn't expecting this one to get so in-depth. It's always what happens.
Yeah.
Kings of getting sidetracked, I swear to God.
Well, we can still have him be the final villain.
Yeah.
And a mentor in different ways. Essentially. Essentially, we just stick with the original idea, you know? The fusion has bogged him down and essentially turned him senile and shit, and then when he gets unfused, damn, that's when it happens, you know?
I guess what we could do, actually... Hold on, I did just think of this one. So, maybe, like, this whole time, like, they're trying to get them down... Like, okay. So, they put him, like, the Supreme Kai of Time, or whoever we're doing, teams them up with him, for, basically, for him to train them up to be as strong as they physically can. Just literally peak.
Yeah.
Peak whatever race they are. And what happens is, like, when they defeat everything and they've fixed all the corrupted timelines, there's only, like, one scroll left, and the scroll is, like, burnt to hell.
Yeah.
When they enter into the universe, that's when it's revealed that this is the 13th universe they've traveled into, which is Colus's one.
Yeah.
And they would know that by then. And that's when it's revealed, it's like, all this time we've been training you to defeat me at my strongest. It's like, as you all know, my power has been sealed due to the fusion. So, and, like, he brings the Dragon Balls with him. It's like, now, make the wish and let us end this. Some shit like that. I don't know. Like, fight me, roly-poly. Fight me! I can't hit this little puddle. Oh my god! Fight! Oh my god! Oh! I just want levels! Okay, god. I was throwing Pokeballs at this guy like mad. But yeah, there's a lot to, like, really deep dive plan with that D&D, because we really we have loose ideas. Very basic ideas that are kind of just all over the place. More comedy than anything, especially the Sickle Pops joke.
Sickle Pops!
I'm definitely still more inclined to honestly just make him like a secret side, not even a secret, it could be super obvious, just like a side quest boss. Or we do what we originally planned, which is like after the Universal Tournament of Power, or Multiversal Tournament of Power, whatever the fuck we were gonna have it. The Dragon Balls appear and he's just like, mine! I mean, that's also improbable.
That could be a really cool thing. Like, it could be that it turns out that...
Okay.
What? Oh.
I didn't realize how high of a level he was.
it could just turn out because, he's obviously been floating around for, what is essentially eons, seemingly, that the seal has weakened to the point to where he's able to very quickly utter out a wish in, obviously, Celestial. And the players are just like, wait, what did he just wish for? And all the angels and those shit are just like, oh, shit.
Oh, you know what could happen? Actually, I got a really cool idea.
Yeah.
So it's like, the dragon appears, everyone seems fine, and suddenly... the dragon just says... Or like, okay, so basically, the dragon appears.
Yeah.
It feels like there is a sudden skip. And then the dragon's like, your wish has been granted. And everyone's in there just like, wait, what just happened? And that's when it's revealed that he used time stop to make a wish with the dragon.
And then like when he's at his full power again, he's just like, well, Hit, I must say, that was quite a useful technique you showed off.
I'm so glad I was able to watch it and learn how it works.
Yes.
Thank you for that, as he like slowly starts to transform back to his normal self.
Yeah.
I kind of like the idea of that. Because it could be a situation where he's also learning while he's doing, like, he may be like this bumbling old man, but he's still Colas, so he's still a smart person.
Dude, look at me, zoom in on my face.
I can't, I'm in a fight, hold on, Scratchman up.
Oh, okay.
Use water abilities, Scratchman. Make him wet. Okay, I've killed it. What?
Zoom in on my face.
Zoom.
That's why Colas is always watching, never interfering.
He's learning.
Yes.
We should make it a thing where... maybe we should enforce an idea of... I guess... Okay, so here's something to think about.
Yeah.
So they know he's going to be ridiculously strong, right?
Yeah.
And so a good way to one-up him is to fight him, I guess, with stuff he wouldn't know about. So what if, like, we have scenes where it's like, they do crazy stuff, and maybe some transform in the heat of battle and unlock a new level of power, when he's not there.
Oh, I have thought of the perfect thing to do.
What?
Before every mission, whoever's giving them a mission, they ask, do you want to take Colas along with you?
Oh, yes, we should do that. That is so smart. Do you wish? Oh, it could be. It could be totally like the whole what's that? The freaking Xenoverse thing where it's like you're choosing a character as your buddy.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that idea. That is so good. Do you wish to take Colas along with you? And the players just think he's a funny old man, so they're gonna say yes.
Yeah.
This is
great. And obviously, the more they take him with them, the stronger he's going to be when they finally have to fight him.
Yeah, because he will know a lot more about them than they do him.
Mm-hmm.
Ow, why did I think this was a smart idea? Ice-T needs to level up soon. He's at 28, he needs to be at 33, so we're getting there. It's a slow, arduous process.
And obviously, to make sure he's not just a total pushover, if they choose to never take him with them, we can do random rolls to see if he just shows up to the battlefield or not, as well, if they choose not to take him. Because obviously, full power him, we don't want him to just be a pushover at the end,
I mean, even if they don't show up, he's not going to be a pushover, like, because he's still Colas and all that. It'll just be a situation where, like, they'll be able to land attacks with advantage because he's not expecting their speeds. Because you know that scene in, like, every anime when, like, someone does something and they're just like, what? I couldn't even see him move. It's like they don't expect them to be that strong at that current point in time. That's what I imagine it's like, and I actually personally think that is a much better idea. Where it's like, we do just make it to where he kind of doesn't notice. So, like, the idea of advantage makes a lot of sense. He's unexpected. But as the fight goes on, we lose the advantage because he's gotten used to their power-ups.
Yeah.
Ow, the stupid snake headbutt me. Wait, what? Did I miss? Oh, that's bull. Well, this
You can't beat us, Colas. You've taught us everything you know. Correction. How does it go?
Correction, I taught you what I wanted you to know. Something like that.
Yeah. I felt like it was something like, correction, I've taught you everything you know. I think that's it. Yeah.
Excuse me. 29. Almost there. 4 more levels.
Do, 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 do.
Okay, so this is an interesting idea. I like the planning of this. So he observes techniques and learns as they go, and eventually, if the players manage to keep a lot of their stuff secret from him, in like the fights and stuff, they actually have a higher chance of winning if they are actually a lot more secretive. Which I like.
But of course, that also depends how much they show in the Tournament of Power as well. Because obviously he'll be there for that.
Yep. We can also like make sure it's like give them like an energy system.
Yeah.
It's like a recharge or something. So it's like they don't want to expend all their energy or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's gonna be hard, making a system where it's like feels Dragon Ball-y. Because like it's like the reason you always see like Goku and them only in like Super Saiyan, because it's energy efficient, and it would be a waste to go like full hard on immediately.
Okay, so here's what I'm imagining, right? So they have a key meter, obviously.
Yeah.
And that key meter only has a specific amount, and then once they use it, maybe at like half they have to sacrifice a turn to charge, or half less, or more. No, half or less they have to spend a turn to charge, and then like empty. Yeah. It has to be like 2 turns.
Something else to think about also is for like transformations, what we can do for that idea. Wait, hold on, hold that thought.
I'm guessing you saw the shiny I saw.
Yeah, I got him. Awesome.
Fuck you! I don't know how to fly.
I didn't fly. I just threw it under him.
This is bullshit. That was my shiny.
Get my Pokeball. It's mine now, bitch.
Oh well. I've got one of my entire team shiny, so I guess that's cool.
Okay, but okay, so fuck that. There's a sacrifice for having that happen. Because I was gonna say something and then I forgot. Okay, what were we talking about? What were we talking about? Wait, what?
What?
What the fuck? Oh, that's yours. Oh, I was so confused why there was a sand slash behind you.
Oh. I didn't even know he was out. So,
that was so confusing. I was like, why is there a shiny sand slash here? Okay, so, what were we talking about before? You said something and then...
Yes.
Fuck. The entire idea I had has completely gone out the window. My brain has emptied. Primal, help. If you're still there. I think you are, because I saw you said LOL earlier.
So, Polis is learning as he watches and all that.
As he watches.
He's obviously there at the Tournament of Power.
Players hold back a lot to not use energy. Okay, I'm getting there. They have a key bar. Okay, I remember now. So what we can do is, with the key bar, the transformations basically use... So let's say, like, if they want to use a Kamehameha, it naturally would cost 3 energy to use. However, in a Super Saiyan 1, it would cost 4. For 2, it costs 5. So every transformation, we increase the usage of that stuff to make it, you know... I don't have things out. Okay.
I do got to mention though, Cody.
Yeah.
I do want you to essentially be the voice of Colas.
I mean, I'll plan on doing a lot of things with that when we get to that. So.
Yeah. 'Cause I want to be able to play and interact. So
I know.
Yeah.
Again, like, even though this is kind of like what we're dealing with other D&D. It's like, we're kind of just guides for the players to an extent in the actual D&D themselves now. Oh, I actually killed the right one. Okay, cool. Come here, you stupid snake. Time to die. Or almost kill me in one shot. That's fine, too. I'm fine with that. Right. Can I even kill this guy with... heal. Let's see if I can get a good. Don't do anything. Okay, wrapped. That's fine. He's a rapper now. He's minimized. Yes. How is he still alive? Don't. Oh. You piece of shit. How the fuck did he survive that? I took half his more than half his health the last time. That's annoying. Sorry.
I thought of something funny, Cody.
What's that?
Full power colas. He takes out an icicle as popsicle and just starts eating it, and it's like, wait, that was a you thing? Oh yeah, I love these things.
Maybe it's like he steps back to heal, pulls out a popsicle. Love these things.
Wait, I would have thought that was the Kai. Why? Well, because it's like a sweet, icy snack.
If the Kai is still alive, he's like, no, I fucking hate ice cream. Or popsicles.
Yeah.
Just imagine that he's like, and that's why no one fucking loves you.
And that's why I destroyed that fucking universe.
You convinced everyone that I liked melted ice cream.
I do not like mountain ice cream. I like sickle pops.
Sickle pops. So wait, are you telling me all this happened because you convinced people he liked something else? What? It was funny.
But no, I just obviously I don't think we should do that.
No,
it should just be the thing of he just didn't like how weak his universe was, so he ended it.
No.
Yeah.
100% agree.
But the sickle pop thing can stay.
That is definitely staying. It's too funny.
Yeah. I mean, even Beerus has his moments of comedy as well, so...
Food.
Food.
He loves it. Can't get enough of it. He loves food.
Wait, do all the Gods of Destructions have favorite desserts? What do you mean? Well, you like popsicles. Beerus likes fudge.
Fudge.
Is that what it is? No, pudding.
Pudding, yeah, he likes pudding.
Yeah. Beerus likes pudding. Weast, I think, just likes anything sweet. Yeah, what happened to your angel? I killed her. What? Yeah. You know, just straight up murked the bitch.
She's dead now.
Yeah. Why do you think they all fear me? Well, besides the whole not being able to be erased thing.
I like it. Who goes first?
Oh,
Icy Wind
kind
of sucks.
What sucks?
I don't know, 'cause I'm debating on keeping Powder Snow or Icy Wind. Icy Wind does 55 damage, and the Powder Snow does 40. However, Powder Snow has a chance to freeze, while Icy Wind just slows down the opponent.
I'd say take the more powerful move, honestly.
Yeah. That's kind of what I was thinking.
The status elements are nice, but like...
It's more for
realistically...
like, catching things is where they're useful.
Yeah. And realistically, you're not gonna freeze that many Pokemon in a single battle. Unless RNGs are just like, bless you, my son.
My son. You will kill everyone with ice. Oh, thank you. Yep. Oh shit, I forgot to heal. Yay, you killed him in one hit. Beautiful. He's getting stronger. I love it. Or she's getting stronger. I forgot Ice-T is a female. Something other to think about also, I guess, is what we plan on doing with because like, okay, so we get this to happen, and it's like after the fact. So do we have this? I guess we could stick to the old plan, which was like have the villain appear around here in the story, where it's like the whole fight thing happens. And I guess that could be cool, because like if the players beat Colas at that point, it's like everyone's sitting there just like surprised, and you just hear.
Oh, I was still under the impression that Colas was going to be the final villain.
Well, I mean, that doesn't make much sense then with the whole tournament thing. Why would he be there?
Just because the Xenos want to see how the players would do in a tournament.
Oh, so it's like they defeat they fix the corruption. It's like, you guys did so well. We want to see how strong you guys are. Something like that. I don't know.
That's basically what the Xenos would probably do to a group of people going around, essentially beating all these corrupted universes. Just be like, oh, let's see how strong they are against everyone else.
Choice? Am I making a mistake here? No, he doesn't seem to be doing much damage to me, but I think the fire is slowly melting me down here.
Oh, he's melting.
This guy.
Oh, he's melting.
Oh, I killed him. Okay. I was so confused. It was taking so long to kill him. I think things keep, like, all of these Pokemon have freaking accuracy, like, negating abilities, and it's super annoying. But anyways, back to what I was saying. I understand that, and I do agree that that's something they would do. But it's also like, I think it's kind of, I guess, cheap is what I want to say, but I don't think that's the words I want to use. Because it's like,
or we could just have that villain be the corruption of that part.
maybe there's. What would the corruption be then, if that was the case? Because if like every place has.
So, I thought of it. Okay, so at some point, I'm gonna guess it's probably somewhere around the middle of the tournament. Suddenly, a beam of light just fucking hits the arena, and out walks our boy.
Colas?
No, not Colas, the other one. Because it seems like you really just want him to be in this D&D, not in the other one, but okay.
Huh? Oh, you're talking. Oh, I know who you're talking about. No, not him.
Yeah. Oh.
Because I'm dead set on him making that guy something special. I just.
Okay.
Shit. Well, okay, Ember is apparently really effective. Ow.
Yeah, I stopped.
That makes sense. Go, Gurren Lagann. Switch.
I mean, I guess you could put Winter in the tournament.
Oh, the bastard's back.
Do I want to do? Have I called a Landorus? No, I called a Tornadus.
Where is that bastard? I have revenge to obtain. Are you near him?
I'm just gonna fly so he doesn't despawn.
Okay.
It's probably not a wise idea to teleport to me.
I can't fucking fly. Hold on, let me get my shit back.
At least not. You know what? I'm just gonna get into a battle with him, and so you can come and.
You know what we'll do? We'll repeat an old tactic. I'll fucking build him in a box.
Okay.
Let me heal up and then do shit.
I really want a Landorus, to be honest.
Actually, of like the genies, he's my favorite. I like his design. Oh, this shiny Ragnarola looks very angry. Okay, let me see here. Where is my guy?
Forgot that I'm not gonna fall.
Who on the team had? I feel like someone on one of my like teams had an ability of like putting shit to sleep.
Oh my god, okay.
You okay?
No, because I'm not gonna fall if I get into a battle with this thing. Which means you can't teleport to me.
Sure I can.
Unless you're going creative.
Yeah. Okay, this is all I got, so let me grab some shit.
Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna follow him until you teleport to me then. And then I'll build him in a box, I guess.
Ugh. Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Okay, let me... Oh, hello. Mega... Who's it? I forgot what your name is. Slash... Oh.
How you doing, Genie?
Over
Over here.
He's just zooming, isn't he?
Yeah.
Well, all that bastard. Did you just see that juke?
Yep. Okay, here we go. I will build him into a box now.
Yeah, tell me when you've built the box, because then I'll throw like a quick ball.
Oh, hey, no, sir. Sir, get down. Thank you.
I remember watching like a meme where people were, or it was like something weird to think about with the designs of these people. I think it was specifically the lightning one they're poking fun of, but like he looks like a naked man with a butt plug.
Yeah.
Or the
all right.
AIDS.
I have made the box. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw a quick ball just to see. It's not going to work, but hey, you know, it's fun. Wouldn't it be funny if it was like the first Pokeball I threw in and it actually just caught him immediately? That would be stupid. There you go, he broke free.
Yeah.
That's fine. I also need to get out of... Okay, I'm gonna leave the fight. Calm down. Hold on. Let me go back into survival so I can actually spend my Pokeballs. Alright, here we go. This is time to abuse Pokemon. Stupid. I love this so much though.
If you wanted, you could have Winter show up, and that's the corruption.
He just slipped in. Wrong room.
Yeah.
Oh, you bastard! Used Imprison. Shit.
Oh hey,
Guess I'll just throw.
Galarian Slowpoke.
Bastage. Used Imprison on me. Just throw Master.
You know what I hate about Galarian Slowpoke?
What?
It reminds me of
Oh,
Candy.
I escaped. It reminds you of what?
Candy.
Galarian yeah, I could see that.
So yeah. So who were you saying would be the other person coming in then?
Well, that's actually the thing is I didn't because okay, so we actually kind of had an enemy planned to be the shoe-in for like the faker. We could just make him the actual villain, which is the version of Cell. We had plans of making like another version of Cell. We could just straight up make him the one doing it, and it makes sense because like, how would someone like Cell want become stronger than everyone else? He just goes to every universe and just absorbs their strongest people there.
And where else could I find strong? Fuck off! Sorry, man. My cat stepped on my tattoo again.
Yeah. I'm sorry, that was just really funny. Where else could I find? Fuck off!
But anyway, as I was saying, it'd be like, and where else could I find strong warriors than the Tournament of Power?
Yep. So maybe it's a situation where they're chasing him through like the time stream instead of going through different events.
Yeah.
It's like there is a strange anomaly making its way through the time stream, and we need you to find it and then cut it out as fast as you can. All we know is this anomaly is taking the power of others and growing in strength because of it. I don't know.
Worry, got the scissors.
Cut the scissors. What we could do is like he could leave like these chilled, like mutated creatures behind when they go to fight him as like the bosses of the worlds. But at like the end, you eventually learn that they're just mutated versions of Cell Juniors. I don't know. It's definitely gonna have to be thought on. I do think the idea of using Cell is an easy one, or maybe just make our own enemy. We could easily do that.
Well, you know how I feel about Cell, so I have no complaints.
Yeah, Cell's cool.
Yeah. But still don't like Cell Max.
I actually love Cell Max.
I just feel like he wasn't I feel like he wasn't built up good enough, honestly.
Oh no, they horribly sent him like he.
Yeah.
I think the moment was good. I just do not think they built, as you said, they didn't build it up well. They pretty much showed him off immediately. I was just like, really? That should be something you hold off until the end. But no. However,
like, it was.
Hold on. Yeah. What I will say is, the reason I like Cell Max so much is because he's not Cell to me.
You.
No. I do like Big Monster. I'm always a fan of Big Monster, but legit, I just don't think he's Cell, and I'm fine with that. Whenever he was introduced to me in the theaters, dude, I had a fucking, like, yo! His fucking roar is so cool. I was so hyped whenever he did that. Because it was like, okay, so we're either going to get this pompous Cell character, or this just weird wackadoo who's just gone insane. No, we're getting an actual monster version of Cell who just only instinct is to kill. And the first thing he fucking does when being released is scream. I was like, yes, I needed this. It's refreshing. I think that's actually the biggest reason is it was refreshing, because it's always the same character types. Like, Dragon Ball villains aren't very special.
And that, to me, that's the biggest problem. The fact that he's not Cell.
This dude just doesn't like getting in the quick balls.
Like, if, as you say, this is meant to be essentially the end of Cell's story and everything, it was a pretty shit way to end it off. Like, we should have had, like, this ultra-powerful, fucking perfect Cell, or even, hell, I would have fucking taken first form Cell, honestly. Like, it really didn't help that they chose the worst form of Cell to use.
I think if I also remember, that's actually, like, Toriyama's favorite form of Cell, too, which is kind of funny. Damn, this bastard's staying in the Pokeball!
Which is probably why it was used, but...
Yeah, I think that's why. Because, if I recall, Toriyama actually had a lot of control in this movie. He had a lot of sway in it. That's also why the name is as stupid as it is, because also he forgot that the name of the actual show is Super.
Dragon Ball Super Superheroes.
Yeah, he literally forgot Super was already in the name. He's a smart man.
Like, I don't know, I definitely feel like the Gammas should have played a role in the, I guess, revival of Cell in some way.
Yeah, I will admit, the fact that they kind of took out his whole absorption thing and gave him that weird spike wall tail, I kind of didn't like. But, again, I definitely think it's better that they didn't just copy and paste the arc from the original, because I can imagine it literally doing like so they release Cell, he absorbs the two androids, becomes perfect Cell, Gohan fights him, pushes him back, and then he does some crazy shit. He comes back stronger, and then Gohan unlocks the thing, which is effectively similar to like how Super Saiyan 2 was unlocked, and then kills Cell. And like, even though that would be kind of cool, it's too much of an homage. It's too simple. So them just straight up being like, yeah, just think of like this, if Cell was being created, and instead of being finished, he was let out loose and just went berserk. It's simple, and it works, and it got everything they needed shown. It's like, sometimes you don't need to be super elaborate. And besides, the way Cell was introduced originally and how it ended, I think is a good way for his character to have ended. I definitely think it would have been better to have him be like in the Resurrection F saga, except be Resurrection C. But we have the Cell Juniors, they exist. I think eventually they'll do more with them, and then that will probably be our tried and true new Cell when that happens. But for now, I'm fine with Cell Max. Get in the damn Pokemon.
No, I'm never gonna like Cell Max. Like, it is just not... Honestly, if they wanted to be like, oh, well, we want this to be its own thing, then just make a new character. Like, don't take, like, this character who... hang on. Before you say anything.
I was coughing.
Don't you... Oh. It sounded like you were about to say something. But anyways, as I was saying, you know, don't take this character who, you know, you very much know is the fandom, most of the fandom's favorite character, and then just reduce him to, roar, monster, scary,
Monster.
Yeah.
This fucking bastard.
I think, like I said, I would have liked him more had he had been, what's the word?
Holy shit, I'm
Yeah.
damn glad I fucking healed him then. Okay, hold on, we need to heal our little boy here. This dude actually almost just killed my Rayquaza. Drink up,
Yeah, I
buddy.
would have. It should have been more of a build up to him, honestly.
I do think, yeah,
Because-
it definitely needed more time to build up to the reveal of Cellmax.
To me, the pod exploding should have been the reveal. That's what it should have been.
It shouldn't have been hinted out throughout the entire time.
It wasn't even hinted. They literally show him on the camera and being like, "Oh, look, we're remaking Cell."
that's what I meant.
It's just like, "Oh, okay."
And just straight over like, this is what we're doing, by the way.
Yes. Like, sure, most of the people were like, "Oh my god, I bet inside there it's going to be Cell. I bet you." Like, most people would like that, but having that pod explode into Cell and having that moment of, "I was right," you know.
Yeah. I was
But instead
actually,
it's just-
that's what's funny is whenever the trailers for that movie, like the second round of trailers came out, and they showed off Cellmax, I literally told everyone, don't look at the trailers for the new movie. I didn't know that they would literally show them off like 5 minutes into the film.
Yeah.
So annoying. Like, they showed them off way... You know what? I bet they did it because they wanted to hype up a sort of return of Cell. And it did work. Everyone pretty much was like, Cell? Ooh.
But
for me, though,
thing
even
is,
though Cellmax is cool, I will say, I think the reason I like the movie the best was just because they gave love to Piccolo. Because, damn, that was needed.
You see, them revealing Cell so on, it like... It didn't amp up the hype for me. If anything, it just killed the hype because I was just like, oh, okay, so now I'm just waiting to see when Cell appears. Cool.
Yeah. I still will say, his introduction is still really cool. Him bursting out of the pod and roaring like a fucking monster. And then continuing to literally decimate the entire arena just from the release of energy he had. Also, something to note. I believe the creator said that if he had actually obtained perfect form, by literally existing long enough to have, like, been finished, he would have been stronger than Broly. Which is terrifying.
Yeah. Oh, but that could have been a cool way to bring in fucking Goku, Broly, and Vegeta into that fight. He achieved, Gohan gets... Can you imagine, right? Let's just say they extended the movie for an extra half an hour, right? This is just an example, obviously. They extend the movie for half an hour. We get fucking Chad Piccolo and, Beast Mode Gohan doing their thing. Gohan fucking zips him. He fucking explodes. And then, the Cell games type thing happens. The Cell comes back perfect. And he fucking decimates both of, Piccolo and Gohan. And that's when they bring in Broly, Vegeta, and Goku. And not to overshadow Gohan, mind you, but to essentially have just these 5 fucking powerful characters all teaming up on Cell. And, Cell still managing to very much hold his own, but slowly losing ground.
Yeah.
That would have been such a fucking perfect end for Cell.
They even could have not revealed Beast until near the end of that fight, where maybe everyone's getting pushed back, not even Broly's able to stop this version of Cell, and then Gohan finally snaps when maybe his daughter's in danger, and he goes into the Beast form, and even Broly is like, "Whoa, so this is what a Saiyan can really become."
And maybe Gohan could finally fuse with Goku at some point as well. That would be cool.
Could be.
There was just so much more they could have done, but
yeah. Unfortunately, I do agree
because
with that one.
It feels like half the movie could have really just been cut out. To be honest with you.
Don't get me wrong, I do like the build-up, but yeah, it is definitely because it's just them kind of toying with the idea of just getting Gohan to fight like he used to.
Yeah.
And honestly, what I find really funny about it is, as hard as Gohan tries to not be like his dad, he kind of turned out to be worse. Because at least Gohan, or at least Goku, did stuff with his son. Gohan didn't do anything with his child.
And Goku had the added bonus of using saving the universe on multiple occasions as an excuse.
His fucking excuse was ants.
Ants!
but ants in Africa. The ants. Piccolo,
Look,
did you see the ants in Africa? They look like Super Saiyans. That was Super Saiyan. I still like that pun though. That was funny.
To be honest with you, I think the movie would have done much better focusing on, rather than getting Gohan to fight, more just essentially them catching wind of what's going on with the Red Ribbon Army, and essentially Piccolo being like, alright, I'm training you back up to speed. Like, I know that's kind of what happens, but like, right at the beginning, I mean. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The Gammas are cool. I like them. They could be cut, though, you know, like...
Nah, I won't say that. I like the Gammas. The Gammas are too cool to be cut. I will never validate for them being cut. I legit just like their characters. They were just good characters.
Oh, I like the Gammas. I don't like them enough to, like... say that, you know, oh, they're my favorite character or whatever, you know?
Well, obviously, yeah, but like in the span of the movie, I don't think they needed to be cut in the slightest. They, I think, were perfect. Even the sacrifice at the end, even though kind of meh, it still was good. Like, I honestly grew to like them a lot more after the sacrificial play was put into motion. I was like, okay, I like these guys. They were effectively just naive to their situation until whenever it was finally real, they were just like, shit, we're the bad guys. And like, can you imagine being programmed to think you are doing the good thing, you are the good guy, everything you do is for good, is the good of the man, to learn that you're the dick. That is such a turnaround of emotions, and I like that. And it was really shown in that final scene where he's protecting Hedo. And yeah, no, it's like, you don't get that in a lot of Dragon Ball characters. And I'm really glad that, of all the people, it was the new ones. Because it was like, oh, okay, you know what? Yeah, my bad.
I just think the movie should have been more focused on both Gohan and Cell. Really, that's my thing.
Yeah.
Because let's be honest here, that's really all people wanted to see, the rematch, you know?
To an extent, I definitely didn't.
Well,
and I'll give you a reason why, and it's because I'm into the manga a lot. They've had this very, very bad thing of writing hype, or not hype, writing nostalgia, like really bad. And to make it worse, they've been writing Cell Saga nostalgia. They especially did it with Moro. If you want to see that, you just look up New Form Moro, and you'll see, and you'll just be like, oh.
Like, I get what you're saying, Cody, but with this movie specifically, it was much more geared towards the OG fans.
Yes, no, it was. Actually,
and I think so that's why I...
kind of more leaning towards the Dragon Ball fans rather than the Z. Because, again, there was like more focus on the Red Ribbon Army, which is definitely more on the Dragon Ball.
That's what I mean, the OG, like, Dragon Ball fans. Like, they were gearing towards that, so... You go into this movie knowing that there's going to be a lot of nostalgia type stuff going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, I still haven't caught this damn dude. I'm about to throw him a Master Ball, I swear to God. No, I have gone through almost 100 of these things.
Don't waste it on this thing.
I mean, they're not hard to get, the Pokeballs that I got. Okay. Here's what I'm going to say. If my Necrozema gets killed, because I don't have Rayquaza anymore, if my Necrozema gets killed, I'm just going to throw a Master Ball.
Okay.
Wait, is it Necrozma or Necrozema? I don't know why I call him Necrozema. Yeah, it is just Necrozma. Oh, there it goes. He broke free. Ice-T, it's time for you to get some levels. Ice-T rising from the deep, it's my time. Okay, Master Ball.
I'm pretty sure they've actually changed it to not give that much XP.
Yeah. Also, Primal, with the specific Pokeball it's using, Quick Balls have like one of the highest catch rates in the game, and the way they work is you literally at the beginning of the fight you have to throw that Pokeball. So if you throw it and then leave the fight and throw it again, you get that same catch rate chance every time. Whereas as you can see, he was kind of running me through my Pokemon. I got a level up from that. Alright, let's just leave this here and no one's gonna know why. Okay.
Another thing is, like, I feel like if anyone deserves to come back for an arc or two, it's definitely Cell.
He was the most liked, so I do agree. He definitely should be getting like another return. But however, I do think that we probably won't see him ever again. I think we're just beyond Cell at this current point in time. We're moving on to what I can only assume will probably be the end of Dragon Ball Super in general, just from what I can like just feel around with. Heal up my guys, so I don't just put it back in the PC dead.
I don't. Okay, I know this is an unpopular opinion, but Frieza, in my opinion, at least till the end of Super, I don't really know too much about the manga. You know, I obviously know about certain things, but besides that, I really feel like Frieza is an overhyped character.
Oh, he is. He's not my favorite.
Like,
he's here.
He's evil for the sake of being evil, which is good, but...
Well, it's kind of... It's more for his own greed, or his own pride. He kind of just took the whole Saiyan thing. How do you change the form of the dude?
Don't worry about it. No, I don't know.
I think it's like... Wait, is it like a mirror or something?
Because, like... Here's the annoying thing. Cell had far more potential than what Frieza did. It should have been, you know, as you said, the Resurrection C arc, you know. And, like, whenever that's brought up, people are just like, oh, but Frieza was training in the afterlife and he achieved a new form, blah, blah, blah. It's like, yeah, and you're saying Cell couldn't do that?
I find that funny that people don't think Cell wouldn't be even better, because not only is he part Frieza, he's part Saiyan. Which means if he, in training, gets low on health and then survives, the boost will be astronomical. And he did that. He had a Zenkai boost. Whenever he exploded himself and survived, his strength enormously grew to the extent of nearly being as strong as Super Saiyan 2. Very loosely, might I say that.
And as we know, it has been stated, Saiyans have unlimited potential.
Yeah. And
Cell, if I'm not mistaken, is majority part Saiyan.
Maybe? I don't know. Okay, so he's got Frieza, he's got King Cold, and then he's got Vegeta, Goku, Gohan. Yeah, I guess that is kind of outnumbering. Yeah.
Yeah.
He is more Saiyan. Oh, and Trunks, yeah, he's more Saiyan.
He would only need one of those to get the potential of a Saiyan, let alone, you know, how much was it? 5 of them?
I think.
Gohan, Goku, Trunks, Vegeta.
Just 4 then.
4, yeah. 4. And God forbid if he fucking came back now and fucking went against Broly.
Good lord. I do kind of wonder what would happen if he attempted to fight, like, Broly or something. Just because of, like... just like a suckle from the big man. What would that do for Cell? I do wonder.
I imagine what would probably end up happening is Cell would go and fight Broly. Broly would, unfortunately, unless of course Cell unlocked a new form or a new hiding power or whatever, Broly would, you know, wipe the floor with him.
Yeah.
And then he just, you know, gets out of there. He skedaddles. He waits till he heals up. Then he comes back, tries to fight him again. This time much stronger because of, again, the Zenkai boost. And then he just keeps doing that until eventually he becomes stronger.
Just kind of cheeses the whole Saiyan strength thing.
All the
I
Saiyans.
didn't do this before.
Fucking Vegeta did that.
Yeah.
He had Dende put a hole in his chest.
Also, freaking the entire Goku Black thing. He realized like Saiyans have such a broken system. He's like, I'm just gonna keep doing this until I get strong enough.
Yeah.
It worked.
Oh, he fucking conquered his entire fucking universe.
Yeah.
Like,
even technically killing Beerus is what's kind of scary to think about. Goku Black was such a cool idea, horrendously executed near the end.
I don't know. I kind of liked how it ended, to be honest.
Well, the thing with how like Goku Black ends with his arc and stuff is it's like he doesn't. Okay, I guess the way to think about it is, it would have been cool if he was legit just an evil Goku.
Yeah.
Also, and wasn't British randomly whenever he transforms. Though that's just the English version that does that.
Yeah. God, I can't stand Japanese Goku. The voice just fucking rings in my ears.
That's what's funny. Honestly, I think it's probably because of Luffy that I'm used to the high pitch, because like Luffy in both versions, English and Japanese, he's high pitch.
Oh yeah, it took me a while to get
going from that to the Goku one. It's like, oh, this is very similar. Oh wait, hold on. I just realized. Primal sent me an image of something he was making, so let me take a peek at that real quick. Nice. That looked kind of neat. Alright. Shit, I just closed the game. Okay, there it is. Alright, one more level. Avalanche. I think something... Okay, so like... Actually, okay, so here's something to think about.
Yeah.
So, as I had said earlier, we know that the Cell Juniors are alive.
Yeah.
Like, they still have probably the highest potential bar Majin Buu. Because we know in just like a week or two, he was as strong as Super Saiyan Blue, which, by the way, still insane.
Yep.
Just like a few weeks of training with rocks, he was as strong as Super Saiyan Blue. That's bonkers. Because, like, can you imagine if he kept training until the actual arena, like the freaking tournament of power? He probably would be able to handle Jiren.
Could you imagine if he was training since Z?
Also, something to remember, Buu is rather unpredictable. And that's literally Jiren's weakness. If he's not able to predict what you're going to do, he's screwed. And Buu's like the antithesis to that. It's such a shame. Honestly, we really should have just skipped that whole Frieza reviving thing the second time. Because we should have just had Majin Buu. She just had Buu Boy do what he was supposed to do. But they didn't for some reason.
The thing is, right, I don't doubt that Buu would easily wipe the floor with the Tournament of Power.
It would have been so fun to watch.
Yeah. The only problem is, they don't have to beat Buu. They just have to wring him out.
Well, yeah.
And as we see, Buu gets knocked around a lot. He doesn't take a lot of damage, but he's a bouncy boy.
But also, don't forget that he just needs a single piece of him to remain on the field for him to be like, and I'm back. Also, he could just go around the whole arena eating people. And because they're not technically dead, it would be fine. He could literally just be stockpiling power the entire time. To the extent where Jiren's just like, oh, I should have dealt with you a long time ago. Then gets clapped.
I just imagine fucking, like, he sees what Majin Buu's doing, so he just goes and confronts him right away before he becomes too powerful. And Buu just fucking Kirby's him. Just fucking eats him and then jumps off.
He could.
Yeah. Although if he eats him, I guess he wouldn't need to jump off, but yeah.
Well, because also you gotta remember, if the enemy is too strong, you can't really eat them unless you turn them into candy. Because that was the only way Subaru was able to eat Vegito, and we saw that didn't work out too well for him.
You have a strong potential, creature, but you are nothing compared to... Why am I a chocobar?
Who do you think you're talk too much, but not
No, get away, get away, get away!
Just imagine him chasing people around being like, candy, candy, candy! Oh, Boo is such a goof. I love Boo.
Probably my favorite part of the Tournament of Power was just when Vegeta fucking punched someone mid-transformation and everyone was just like, hey!
That wasn't Vegeta, that was Android 18. No, 17. He shot that, like, one girl's group, and they were just like, you can't do that, we're showing off our transformation.
Yeah, and everyone's just fucking ganging up on the guy. Or, wait, which one's 18?
Honestly, it would have been really... actually, no. It should have happened. It should have canceled him out of the fight. Because, God, no one needed the fucking weird transformation those people freaking created. God, the fucking thing was so weird. Their entire fight was so annoying. Riverina, I think is what her name was. Ugh.
For some reason, I'm just imagining Colas having a crush on the Pharaoh, God of Destruction. I don't know why. It was just a random thing that popped in my head.
Hey,
I think because
baby, let me whisper in your ear. Get away from me, old man.
Oh no, I'm talking about full power.
Oh.
Well,
I'm sure she'd dig it.
Well, no, because she prefers beauty, and he's ugly on the inside, so I don't imagine she would pretty much like him.
Probably. Okay. Damn, I am low on iron. I did not realize that.
I just imagine him bragging to her, just being like, yeah, I'm the strongest God of Destruction. I, killed my wife and shit.
He became a jock. Yeah, I did cool things. I'm pretty cool.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
Well, that's pretty much what he would be like. He's just someone with a high amount of power that abuses it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oops.
Doesn't like the weak and shit like that.
Yep. Interesting.
What's interesting?
He does not... Wait. Bitch.
What? I'm confused. You're confusing me.
I think... So the power I need for this guy to evolve to his final form, right? I think it was Ancient Power. That is an ability he gets from not leveling up by just catching one that has that to begin with. I don't think you can... I don't think there's a TM for that.
Pretty sure there is. Or at least a normal Pokemon.
I'm looking at the things on this thing that shows what he can learn. So far, I don't see him. I'll be honest. If I don't see it in here, I'm just gonna give it to myself. I'll sacrifice something else for it, I guess. But that's some bull. That's some bull. Why make it that? Why make it such a stupid way to evolve?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Let's go into here. Iced Tea. His move, Ancient Power. I'll get rid of Flail for Ancient Power.
You know what's weird?
A lot of things would work.
I imagine that Colas, while he doesn't particularly like any of the Gods of Destructions, I don't really see him having any issues with them, per se.
Yeah. I mean, also he is a person who respects power when it is shown, and we already know that we plan on having him be kind of like cool with Beerus, because he is the strongest of the gods. I mean, there's straight up a scene where he's fighting where Beerus is fighting all of the Gods of Destruction like it's nothing. So yeah. I imagine him and Beerus, they're tight. They have no issues with each other. Even when his power is released, Beerus is probably like, ooh, this will be interesting to see if they can contend to him.
When he finally gets full power, before I kill every single one of you where you stand, There's something I must do. Here's my favorite purple cat!
I just imagine he's just like, he claps his hand and a table appears in front of me, and he puts his arm on it, and he's like, "Cat, get over here. It's time for a rematch." He's like, "I thought you'd never ask. You know, the last time I won, I was an old man then. I'm much better now."
Yes.
And they just, like, intense arm freaking wrestling.
Yeah.
Oh, you know,
Fucking
if we do
shockwave
that,
sends everyone flying.
if we do that, I 100% want it to be a 50-50 dice roll.
Hmm.
It would be so funny if he wins.
Well-
He's just like, "Damn it."
Well, if that would happen, then he would realize much sooner that he's not at full power yet.
Yeah. Well, they would
Yeah.
still be funny, be like, "Don't you wait when I get readjusted to this power. We'll have another rematch." Oh shit, I forgot to put... I just realized I still have the Pokemon editor. I forgot to delete it from my inventory. Actually, you know what? No, hold on. I'll keep it on me. I'll stay in survival. I'll just put it in my inventory because I want to see what he's going to look like as shiny eventually. Okay, so now I just need to level him up one more time, and then he will evolve into Mamoswine. It's time to do some training. Doing me some training. Doing me some training. That's a reference to an old video.
I just imagine when, like, they lock arms for the arm wrestle, just like, same rules as always. Yes. Loser buys the winner pudding or dessert. Whatever.
Loser buys the other their favorite food.
Yeah.
I do like the idea of like making him have people he actually appreciates being around, and of course that is exclusively to people that are strong. You know what would be funny? It's like the fight's happening and it's just like he's like he's like, "Wow, I'm impressed, Beerus. You really have grown stronger than I expected." And it's like, "But you're not." It's like, even with this, once I get reconnected to my power, I'm sure eventually I'll be able to defeat you. It's like, and when that happens, no one will be able to beat me in any form of fighting. And then you hear in the background, "Are you sure about that?"
Shut the fuck up, Popo. I'm the one that taught you to fucking what is it?
Huh?
And what the fuck does he use? Annihilate and what the fuck is Popo's thing that he does? Assimilation. That's it. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. You know, he's just like, "Shut up, Popo. I don't care about your assimilation."
I never talked about the assimilation. I was talking about the pecking order, bitch.
And I'm right at the top, bitch.
Peck what?
Peck what? I guess if that's happening inside of a corrupted timeline, it could literally just be a breached Popo there. Yeah.
Well, I mean, we've always joked that, like, Popo was the only thing that guy ever feared.
Yeah.
I still like that idea just because it's funny. I fear nothing, but that thing scares me.
I don't like mimes.
No, I have a really bad joke.
What?
I don't like those type of people. What do you mean by that? The black ones. It just shows Mr. Popo. Excuse me? Obviously, when I say, hold on, time out. When I say that joke, I do not mean African American people. I literally mean whatever Popo is, because he ain't that. Ay. Silicobra, come here. I want you to be the one to level this thing up. Die.
I also imagine that Colas would probably really like Whis as well. Though I don't know how Whis would feel about him, considering, you know, he killed an angel.
I may respect your power, but I do not respect your actions.
Oh, please, that angel was a wimp. Any one part of my universe was to be destroyed. No exceptions.
Geodude, die. Yeah, it's happening. Iced tea is evolving! It took me this entire stream to level up this guy to Mammo Swine. Oh my gosh.
I just thought of something funny.
What?
Whis, the angel who lived, come to die of her kai. Also, the Avada Kedavra curse is a lot less scary than you'd actually imagine.
Hold on.
Because Sirius Black, he got hit by it, and when Harry was talking to his ghost, he asked him what dying was like, and Sirius just goes, "It's just faster than falling asleep." So, yeah, the Avada Kedavra curse really isn't all that scary. And considering that, you know, it's basically confirmed that there is an afterlife, there is limbo, heaven and hell and all that. Unless you're a bad person, there's really nothing to fear about dying. Unless, of course,
there is nothing to fear except fear itself.
Unless, of course, you die painfully, but...
Unless you're a dick. Oh,
Also,
sweet. I had an enormous... Yeah.
Nice. I finished the Deathly Hallows Part 1 today, and
nice. How does that make you feel?
I can confirm that, no, Dementors cannot go through walls.
Oh, they can't.
Because they...
Okay.
Yeah, they chased Harry, Ron, and Hermione down a corridor, and they shut the elevator door, and they all just face planted into it.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Pink. Just the sound of that. Just ting, 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 ting.
I think it's weird to think about, right?
Probably.
The Dementors, they're just, creatures, but they're being controlled by the Ministry. If you somehow broke the Ministry's control, they'd probably just go and rampage, honestly.
Probably.
Yeah.
They're kind of like just wild dogs.
Yeah. Dog.
Alright, I think... Oh wait, I forgot to see what Scratchman of Pooh looks like in shiny. Oh shit, I didn't save it. I'm seeing if I want to change the, much stuff from everyone else. Turn around.
I imagine...
Kinda like that.
I imagine a funny dynamic between Whis and Colas, where Whis is always just trying to be good pals. No, not Whis. Colas is trying to be good pals with Whis. It's like, come on, put it there, friend! And Whis just like, I'd rather not touch your hand.
I don't want to know where that's been.
Come on, don't be like that, Whis. You've literally killed one of my kind. I do not like you. You'll get over it.
I'm sure you know that your sister did. What's It's Goldet. Never mind. I remember what it was called. I don't remember the thing's name. Evolution. Oh, this is the bitch.
The bitch. The bitchy bitch.
Goldet evolves into Golurk at level 43.
Yum.
Also, you want to see my current lineup now?
No.
Maybe under survival mode. Hey!
Hi!
Sandstorm. Looks like a creature stuck in a turd. And then we have Jesse Eisenberg. And then, as you saw, the Titanus Caitlyn Jenner. God, she's absolutely gigantic. Scratchman Apu, which I just turned shiny, because I actually do kind of like his shiny.
Yeah.
Finally got Mammo Swine, and got it to be enormous.
Cool.
Didn't like it shiny, so I just kept it in the normal color. And then this guy. Doink. Made him shiny too, because I thought his shiny actually looked kind of cool. So this is eventually, once he's leveled up, I'll have the team fully recognized. So something to note, I just want you to see this as well. I'm gonna pull out Mammal Swine. I'm gonna oh good lord. Okay, so I want you to notice the sides of his arms. Do you see how weird they look?
No.
Okay, so notice that they jut, like the shoulders jut forward, then they bend backwards, and then they land, if you will. It's like a reverse joint. It's something I saw earlier, and I was just like, what is wrong with his leg? And then I looked, I was like, oh, that's really weird. It's like they put his shoulder way back and gave it an extra joint. It's a really strange thing. But oh well.
Don't know what to tell you.
Nah. Anyways, also I kind of forgot he's a pig. Very strange to realize that. Anyways.
So let's see.
Yeah?
So the dynamics that we've got worked out. Colas absolutely loves Hercule, and Hercule is scared to death of him.
Well, maybe, or Hercule has no idea what he is, and is also just equally interested in him. Probably considers him like a fan.
Yeah. Oh!
Baby, come back.
No! Oh.
Yeah.
That's probably funny, you know, just Hercule just having no idea about Golus's actual
Everyone freaking
power.
the fuck out, and then freaking Hercule just like, another great fan.
Oh, this is Earth's mightiest warrior. I think I'll fight him.
Oh, you know what would be hilarious? It's like we get the situation to happen where they actually are in a tournament, and he throws his back out and then loses the fight with Hercule. And he's just like, his power is too great. My body couldn't even handle his presence. A true good warrior.
or he's just like, oh, my back. He moved so fast. I couldn't even see him.
And Hercule's just there, just like, oh, yeah. Oh, speed is unrecognizable. Yeah, I'm the hero. Oh, you're not gonna press charges, are you?
He bows to Andrew.
Andrew.
He bows to Hercule, just being like, I am truly unworthy to be in your presence.
Good. Funny.
Yeah. So anyway, that's the dynamic between Hercule and Colas.
A very happy one indeed.
Colas likes Whis, and Whis hates him. Colas and Beerus like each other. Not in that way. He's not a furry. I think that's it that we've discussed.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and Colas hates the Xenos.
Xenos, the xenomorphs. He hates them. I had a planet full of these little weird alien creatures. Just kept breeding with other things, and it just got really bad, so I had to kill them.
I mean, I imagine he wouldn't like Xenomorphs just because of how weak they are in the grand scheme of his universe, you know?
Yeah, but I feel like he'd also be intrigued by their ability, because it's like, when they take something over, they gain their strength plus their own. So it's like, ooh, this has a potential to be something cool. We could make an enemy that is like a test of that.
That actually is great, because I just thought of something hilarious.
What?
Colas found the planet, and he's just like, how curious. I wonder. He goes to fucking the planet of the Saiyans, grabs one of them, brings them into that world, gets them face hugged. Super Saiyan Xenomorph.
Good lord. What's funny is it would probably just look like a normal Xenomorph. But when it reaches...
gets blonde hair.
Well, actually it wouldn't even have that, because it can't reach... Actually, I don't even think that would work, because they can't reach the state of emotion to unlock Super Saiyan. Because they don't have emotions.
Yes, they do.
No, they're directly connected to the hive mind and work solely on what the queen or the empress desires.
was literally just about to say, or at least the queen does, anyways.
Kind of not even her, because even though she does a little, it's more she follows orders.
No, when Ripley was threatening to destroy her egg, she was ordering the other xenomorphs to back off.
Yeah, you're right.
So, yeah.
So I guess
So
you
she
would
does.
have to, like, somehow get a queen one to be impregnated with a Saiyan.
And then there's also only the warriors are a part of the hive mind.
Well, I'm pretty sure the bigger ones are as well.
No, okay. The bigger ones are a bit of a weird thing. While, yes, they're still part of the hive, if you will, they can think for themselves. They don't need...
I also know that they can turn themselves into a queen if it is desired situation.
Yeah, if the situation arises to where the queen dies and the hive is left queenless, they can sort of do some weird, funky stuff with royal honey, essentially.
Yeah, the royal jelly shit.
Yeah.
Look at this little guy while I'm sitting here talking.
So yeah, I just imagine it'll be a thing of him just, like, testing it out.
Yeah,
being like, ooh. And of course, I reckon he'll destroy them before they got too powerful.
Yeah.
Because he obviously wouldn't want...
You know what he could do?
What could he do?
So, like, you have that whole thing, and he's like, he sees this species, like, this power reminds me of a certain bug man I saw once upon a time. I wonder what happened if I were to lend this, technology, if you will, to a certain doctor. So it's like, now you have a cell who can effectively have, like, that whole ability where it's like, he could create a spawn from within someone else that becomes stronger and shit like that.
You know what? That is now the canon way Cell is in Universe 13.
Yeah.
Cole has found a world of xenomorphs, got curious, and, you know, gave his findings to a random mad scientist, and that's how Perfect Cell came to be in his universe.
Instead of, like, making Cell Juniors, he would just give people Cell Juniors. You're your father, your mother, your father, your mother, and now I'm your daddy.
You, Goku, are the father.
What? And I'm the daddy. Alright. Well, I think I'm going to end my stream here for now, because I'm getting to that point with this. There's a lot of grinding for iced tea.
Remember, boys, he may be your father, but he ain't your daddy.
Alright. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you had fun. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you want to. Hope you were going to have fun, and I'll see you guys next time. So have a good one.